Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, the microphone seems to be doing well. Audio seems to be doing well. Next is so Twitch and YouTube are up. There's only Steam. No broadcasts. Okay. So technically everything should be streaming now. So the last check to see if anything is happening. YouTube is live, great. So is Twitch. Only Steam is left. Oops. Mute you. So Steam. Why is Steam not broadcasting? It says live here, but on the page come on Steam, start the broadcast. Almost there. So I think I should put some sort of warning that the stream hasn't yet started, like most streamers do. Not that I see myself as a streamer. I'm a bit worried because Steam hasn't yet. Even if I can see the stream on Steam, I don't see it on the main page. Okay, it started on the main page as well. Show chat, close this, minimize the rest. Is my mouse moving if I click new? Perhaps they're delayed. Okay, so Twitch has responded. Steam, okay, Steam is responding, and YouTube, what are you doing? YouTube is responding as well. Okay, I guess the stream is as live as it can get. Okay, let me just minimize the window so I can see the comments. Perfect. So, hi Enigma. This update, the stream hasn't yet started. This is the mining update, the latest update that's gonna come out in May. I hope in the somewhere in between 15 and 20th May. But for now, I see that all platforms are responding well. So all that's left to do is announce on Discord, and then proceed with what I have planned for today. Streams. Live again. This time I will be playtesting several game modes. Okay, so I think I can say that the stream is officially live. Uh, for this stream, oh no, I still have to check. I still want to change the name, so it's not survival space. How do I change that? From here? What? No, how do I change that? Activity? No. I don't know how to change the name of the stream. Yeah, just perfect. I think I can leave it. Nah, I don't want to leave it. So back in the stream manager for YouTube, so it's not yet live. I mean, not yet, hasn't yet started. Come on, so let's see. General playtesting sounds fine. Stream settings. Where do I change the name of the stream? This is not going well. Is there a button somewhere? Nah, I'm just gonna change to my okay, so there's an edit button. Yeah, I'm using a second monitor, but it's not going very well because I can't really click on the second monitor. It's bugged. So Adrorium, um, general playtesting. Save. Yeah, it's easier to move things on my main monitor and do the changes on my main monitor. Same for Twitch. Let's change the name on Twitch as well. Live, quick actions, edit stream info. General playtesting. Minimize view. Move to the second monitor so I can get the chat without having to alt tab, and everything is set up. Let's proceed. I am Beholder, developer of Adrorium, and for the next hour or an hour and a half, perhaps even 2 hours, I plan to do some general playtesting. I have several game modes that I haven't tested with the new changes, with the new features, and yes, there's a lot of features, and I'm somehow suspecting that most of them will not work. At the very least, training right now there might be issues, so I guess I'll start. What should I start with? Training, the challenge, planet survival. Let's start the challenge because this is the easiest. So get to the station without dying. There's a suit at the end of the wreck. Use the shotgun from your backpack. Pam pam. Great. I'm not expecting any hard errors, but some soft locks. However, if I manage to get to the station, for me, this game type is mostly done. Oh, nice, this is the new bridge. So far so good. I only have 6 shells left, but that should be enough. Station on the left. An airlock, let's aim for the airlock this time. Yeah, I think I'd really like an update where I'm gonna add some proper navigation for the suit, for the EVA mode, where you'd get the heading, speed, and navigation assist like you have for the cockpit, but now it would be for the spacesuit. So far, Everything seems fine. F7. No errors. Well, I call this gameplay uh, working. Next is the training. I'm sure it is not going to work because I changed some stuff on the new cockpit. So let's see how far until we get softlock. So far so good. Jetpack. Flashlight. PDA. Yep, all sorts of stuff. Replenish and drink. Eat and heal up. And the last one. Next, star seeds. Sleep. Use the toilet. Craft 2 screwdrivers. At this point I'm not checking in detail if everything is working. I'll do that before the release. But what I'm interested in is if there are any game-breaking bugs that I've introduced with the latest features that are easy to fix, at least easy to fix for a dev build. Interactive workstation, yep, sure, let's build a furnace. Interactive furnace, yes. Pickup furnace. Place furnace back. Let's use a different tool. 3, 4, we move on. Place the window back. Upgrade. Upgrade again. I don't want this door. Dismantle this, build a new cockpit. And this is the fun part. Will we get stuck before we fly drones or after? Um, just a sec. I have the wrong panel. Okay. Can this be scrolled? No. Okay. So there's nothing important that I should be watching on the other screen. Great. So far so good. Power up the cockpit. This works. RCS. Power up the RCS. Power up the boosters. Power up sensors. Power up doors, airlocks, suit docks, screens, autopilots. Yep, power up the autopilot. Enable auto brake. Sure. Hold direction. Sure. Gatlings. Gatlings are here. Rocket launchers. Guns. Well, no crashes and no soft locks. No errors. This is going very well. Build one suit dock. Sure thing. You can stay here. Store the suit in the suit dock. That is fine. Let's wait for a bit until the suit charges. Do I need to store or take anything with me? Well, I definitely don't need any of these, so they can get stored. Battery wise, I think I have, what is this, improved battery? So I don't think I'm gonna be needing, or I don't think I should be worried about the energy anytime soon. Regarding the suit, it's it has enough. Which one? So this here. Press to get outside. I don't want to float outside, I just want to finish some of the game modes so that I can get so that I can fix any possible bugs. Replenish ammo, sure. Replenish, drive, mine some asteroids, but be careful, target asteroids. It says to pick up a copper ore. This says copper 10. Okay, let's go to this one. The tutorial doesn't say anything about navigation assist. I guess I'll have to add that at some point. And I'll just leave the cockpit, get me to the asteroid. New cockpit is amazing, but can you add seat? Can you add seat to it as well? So this is the new cockpit. It's just the panels at this point. It's not yet ready. I still have to finish the UI, perhaps tweak the buttons a bit and do the proper models for the for the city itself and for the panels because I don't want them floating. So far it's just the interactive part. The graphics part I left at the end because the graphics should wrap around the functionality, and the functionality will change depending on how I want to place the panels. And once the panels are in the in a place where I'm happy with, I'm gonna add the models as well. I think this week or at the latest next week. By the next week, I hope I'll get the model modeled as well. So let's mine 5 ores. Power up the Gatlings, hook guns, boost away just a bit. Don't want to crash into it. So they are on the left. What's this potassium? Yep, this is the copper that I'm interested in. Just like the droids. Yep, 4 and the last one. I'll just wait to soft lock myself. Get the ore from here. This is the copper. Okay. Movement drive. One scout drone inbound. Get to the cockpit and start driving ASAP. Sure. Target a drone. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I don't even know if the drone is gonna be able to scratch my hull, because it's just a small one, a small scout, and for some reason I'm moving up. Now it's actually hitting me. I thought somehow I dodged. I thought somehow there was a bug, but I'm getting hit. Next is looking. Park the ship closer. Sure thing. Park closer. I shouldn't be throttling with the boosters because they are very powerful. And in the future, I want the boosters to act as a long distance travel only, so they'll have a spin up time and spin down time. Let's do some fine alignment. Pum, pum. Switch to rotation mode. Switch back to translation. Fine enough for me. I want to leave the cockpit in the first person. And I also want to fix any possible damages. I don't know why should I be fixing things if all the of the hard part has been done, or all the challenging parts with ship mobility has been done. So equip the spacesuit, sure thing. Why do I get ammo and rockets? I might have gotten them previously, so I don't really need anything. The two turrets. I've changed the design of the scout a bit so that I can go in without having to worry too much about being flanked by two directions. So there's... Why am I not firing? Oh, it's because pistols don't deal any damage to the hull. It would be a nightmare if you shoot the hull several times and you can depressurize, so that's why pistols no longer deal hull damage. Other weapons do deal hull damage, of course. So there's one there and one here. This is gonna be easy. Next, dismantle the AI core, sure thing. Interact with the loot box. Yep, take everything. Unequip the spacesuit. I like the antenna somehow. It looks very realistic. this off. Do I need anything from here? Nah, I don't think I need anything at all in my inventory. So let's see. Any errors so far? No, everything is fine. I highly doubt that it's gonna work from the first try. I still suspect some errors. Uranium, and here it is. This is the first warning. Out of curiosity, I wanna see if I can still go on. So, nuclear fission. This is the fission. Yep, it's not gonna work from this point on. No, pam pam. And I've stopped the cockpit, didn't want to do that. Run it at 100%. Start the turbines. Plasma grid. 1, 2, 3. Enable 100%. MFM, of course, is not working just as well. MFM should be. No, I should build it. Now that I've introduced the helper UI icons, so markers for buttons, I really see the difference of how hard it is to play without markers. So just as a quick notice, because I'm playtesting, fix tutorial with new cockpits panel names, so that I don't get those warnings. Power up the MFM. Yep, jumping MFM. Main grid, charge field, sector 61. 9. Ouch, what? Oh, I forgot that I'm near a drone. Oh, I also left it in the third person. Sector 61, 175, 61. Well, let's jump. And I've also updated the jumping animation a bit. But this was it, so I've noted all the issues with the training. I'm gonna do a more thorough playthrough before the release, but for now the training is getting a thumbs up. Next thing that I want to check. Challenge planets quick action. Let's see what this does. Drones keep respawning, see how many of them you can kill. Sure thing. And this is the first problem. Drones are only coming each 30 minutes. And I'm spawned near a station. I don't think I want to be spawned near a station. But on the other hand, oh, and I'm also spawning with the Litro. I don't think there's anything to check on this play mode. I remember this being a harder challenge, but with 29 minutes, that's too much. So for this challenge, what should I fix? Make the time for the challenge, no, for the quick action run out faster from 30 minutes to 10 minutes. Great. What else can I do? I'm still keeping the Litro design. I don't think I'll be changing it anytime soon. Yeah, for now I think this playthrough should be fine. There's nothing specifically different in this playthrough compared with the rest that would require more testing. So let's see, what else is left? Training space survival I've done last week. Challenges fine. Planet survival. And I'm a bit scared of planet survival. The thing that the thing that I'm scared most of is a rover. I don't know if I'll turn this playthrough into a full playthrough or just some playtesting. So yeah, the good old story that I've crashed and... Actually, let's add more panels. if in the planet survival, add the new editable signs. It's easier to add signs rather than have panels. I mean, well, it's harder, but it's more diegetic. I think it was called when you have something in-game be representative or tell you more information rather than UI, something more immersive. So far so good. Nothing more that I'm interested in testing. So I guess for the rest of the stream I can just do some playtesting. What can I do here? I guess I can just scrap the hull a bit. Is this all? No, this is the hull. The next objective now would be to get some equipment and start looting. Start looting bases. I definitely don't have enough, and I can't vault on planets. Should I add vaulting on planets, I wonder? Who knows? For now I won't. Or I can, in the future I can make it a setting. I don't need most things from the ship. So let's just store stuff, build equipment and go looting. So equipment wise I want pouches. Many of them. I also want a pistol. I can't get more than a pistol for now. So this will have to do. And I think I want to keep the rest of the ammo ingredients after I make a forge, of course, because I don't want to softlock myself. Also, can I... Yep, that's a bug that I know of and I'm not really interested in fixing at the moment. So if I press tab to very fast, the right panel disappears. Just checking stuff around. Okay, what else do I need for a planet assault? With the rest of the equipment, I will also need at least one oxygen reserve. Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough to make a hydroponics plot. I guess I'd like to have more ammo ingredients. And I think this is it. Well, until we can pressurize the hull, the only thing that I can do is leave it as it is. So this is the challenging part. Let's just cross our fingers and hope that the rover won't be stuck somehow when I build it. Here goes nothing. 3, 2, 1. Ooh! It looks bad, but it's actually a lot better than I hoped. Sometimes it just gets stuck in here and goodbye rover. But the cool new feature that I added for the rover is the ability to dismantle the rover or pick it up more. Like pry open. Why would that be pry open? Never mind. So while I'm on the inside, I don't need to consume the oxygen. Let's see. Power up the wheel engines, expand the wheels, and look for bases. I see no bases. That's bad because, well, I see one. That's better than nothing. Let's see. Almost. Why is the rover moving so fast? Oh, I even have my second Nice. But why is the rover so fast? I'm not even... Am I pressing shift? No? Huh. The rover is accelerating pretty fast. I don't know why. Well, it's called a bugged rover for a reason. It's a buggy. Isn't the buggy like a car? But it can't beat the rover at being bugged. So, the plan is to loot 2 planet bases, this landing area and the mining facility, and after that return to the ship, perhaps upgrade my gear, and see if I can use the ship to move. For that I'll have to rely on hydrogen a lot. I should have brought more pouches with me, but yeah, that's that, I guess. Nah, I think I'm gonna take everything with me. Nah, wrong button. And the stairs are on this way. Huh, is it getting harder to get in? Well, as long as I can get in. And I have the weak gun. Peekaboo. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit boring. Usually in streams, streamers just do a jump ahead or do a fast forward on a music background where each turret destroyed would correspond to a beat of the melody, but I ain't got time to. I definitely don't have time to do that. I don't remember the number of turrets. I know where they are, but I don't know how many. I don't think I've changed. I definitely didn't change it. And this is as far as bullets take me. Wait a second, I can craft more. So, yeah. With a bit of luck, I might have enough to get to the loot that's over there. Actually, can I get to the loot? Can I cheese my way to the loot? Yes, and I even have enough resources to craft more ammo. Chat time. Maybe not to have the bug when spawn if you can make it when players spawn for the first time at planets. Head over to the outside next to the ship. Actually, I'm planning on removing the rover altogether and having, or at the very least, having it more of the late game thing and adding simpler vehicles in the beginning. I don't know if I can spawn the rover. Yeah, I think that can be done. Huh, but at the very least, I think a better solution is to be able to place the rover on the outside of the ship rather than on the inside. But for now, I'm just doing a hack where I don't have the rover here. I'm doing a hack where I'm building the rover as a block, and instead of creating a block, it spawns the rover on the inside. But yeah, so the rover will definitely need a huge overhaul. I also want to get rid of the wheel physics because they are very difficult to manage. So yeah, a vehicle overhaul is on my list. Low oxygen. I don't know what do I even want to scrap, because I'm more interested in the loot, and the loot should have enough stuff. And it's hard with weak gun. I don't think I definitely when I raid planets I have no, I might not have the combat SMG, but I definitely have the SMG. So yeah, raiding the planet with the With a pistol is not very... It's not something that I'm accustomed with. I'm... Colliders on this one are not very favorable. So one more. And then I'll see what I can loot. Because I only have the screwdriver and I got a nice plate of relics. So what I don't need. This gives some good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Store stuff back. Put this back. Craft all the bullets. And let's see what can I take with me. I definitely want the nuclear or the uranium raw that's gonna come with dismantling that block. That's sure. Engine sure. I don't think I want to scrap the tanks, since who knows, I might even want to get here with my ship to take all the fluids, because I definitely can't carry all the pouches with me to properly haul everything in this base, all the fluids from the base. So I guess this base is a wreck. Oxygen, anyone? Is there any oxygen in here? There definitely is in the beginning, at the entrance, after the first corridor. Also, do I want batteries? No, because I don't have any that I can use to take batteries from here. So this no longer gives titanium, but gives a lot of iron. So time for the first drop-off. Man, I can't wait to make this procedural. You'd get lost in a maze like this. I guess I'll have to add some escape ways. So after you clear each room, store everything. Not this. So after you clear each room in APOI, you would be... How much oxygen do I have? A lot. I guess I can take a lot more then. Back to the... Well, I was talking about the procedural generation. I'd like to have rooms, perhaps even 2 decks wide, and after you clear each room, you'd get some sort of an exit. Perhaps even lock the room somehow, so it would be harder to get out of the room. Yeah, that's for the next update. I lost half of my health so far. And that's without any kind of healing. Been streaming for... Let me check quickly. How... I hate this. I hate the second monitor. Mouse doesn't really work on it. Okay. Good enough. Been streaming for about almost 40 minutes. Yeah, that's about, let's say, third to half of the stream. I guess the objective of the stream is to get to a station. After that, I might continue it next week, or I might find better things to do next week, because by next week I'll probably have the cockpit ready, hopefully, and perhaps some other features, so I'll have other things to test. But for now, I'll be sticking with testing all the game modes. I wonder if I should be testing the simple planet survival. I doubt there are any kind of challenges or differences or different features that can cause issues from one simple to the complicated or the hard planet survival game mode. But never mind that. First base is looted. No, there is. Also, should I be taking? I think I should be taking patch plates. Yeah, definitely should. But not at this base. Reason being is because I don't have a good tool, and this screwdriver is gonna take forever to take any. With the screwdriver, it's gonna take forever to disassemble anything. Ah, my bad. Pressurize. I can't. I don't have inventory fetching in the rover, sadly. So I think that was the next base that I aimed for. Only now I get a notification from YouTube and from Twitch that the stream started. 42 minutes in. Huh. The mining facility. I wonder what should I be scrapping from the mining facility. And I'm running out of juice. Let's see if it's enough to get over the top. Getting over it. The rover is moving quite fast even when at 30 meters per second. I think 30 meters per second is about 100 kilometers per hour, which is crazy. 60 is 200 kilometers per hour. So this is basically almost the fastest. The rover is faster than most cars, than all the cars on Earth. Oh, and of course the general flip. And it kind of has to be this way. The rover has to be fast enough because there's not much to do in the meantime, and I definitely don't want to waste time going at 50 or 60 kilometers per hour. Back off a bit. I can't wait to add the third person mode for the rover as well. Yeah, I hope it's good enough. Good enough. I don't need to store anything. Let's just replenish the oxygen. And get on looting. I'd be very interested in getting my hands on some Adrorium, but something tells me there is no chance I'm gonna get Adrorium on this this far in the galaxy. Yeah, I don't even have steel, so getting steel would be a reason to be happy. Yep, one steel. At this range, which is about 3 or 4 meters from turrets, it's relatively easy to take them out. I guess I should make this more challenging, and definitely when I add procedural generation for the hull, I'll make them spawn at random locations, so you'll have to watch out. I think one more. There we go. Let's loot on our way up. So this is actually the latest build. Ouch! I guess I can only get hit one more time, and after that I should be more careful. I should take some meds. I should have gotten some meds by now from all the loot. If not, all the boxes from this place should definitely give me some meds, and that I can take in the rover. And because the pistol has increased efficiency in terms of damage per bullet, I think 300 bullets are more than enough for this base. Even if I have enough to craft more, even now I think I have more than enough. But the drawback is that it requires you to click all the time, and it has overall lower DPS. It's more efficient but less powerful. I guess I'll have to. I got one Duralumin. I saw it, yep, one Duralumin. I guess there's a chance that I can get my hands on a plasma welder as well. So I think I'll just loot until my inventory is full. Then I'll drop, get back, continue looting, and get back to the ship to see if I can make it mobile. At this point is pretty much a wreck. At the very least I want to take out the weapons from this planet base, in case I want to go, or in case I want to come back and loot the hull and the fluids. And I think I should do just that. It's way too dangerous to move on over large distances with that little fuel. So I'll just take the ship to this base and then take all the fuel, yep, or the fluids out of it when I return with the ship. This is gonna take forever. I think I also wanna take, and this was the first loot haul, or the first loot run. I'm gonna do another one soon. I wanted the batteries. Reason being is that I can take a lot of energy out of that, that big battery. So, second run, then it's back to the ship or the base, because in the end the ship is your base. Upgrade gear, see if I can get the ship to move. What do I need for that? 4 boosters, some RCS. Yeah, that should be just about enough. 4 boosters. Oh no, I still need the cockpit, antenna, and I think that should be enough. Even if I do only have one tank, I hope it's gonna last me until I get to this base to properly take out the fluids and the hull. Perhaps not the hull, because the hull requires a welder for any kind of efficiency. Otherwise, it would take forever to use the combi drill to take out the hull or to pocket the hull. And I forgot about this cargo when I went up. That's not a problem, since I have enough space in my inventory to take everything from this base into runs. Deco 8 CPU is in the way. If I can get... I wonder when should I stop? I think when I'll have enough... even if I have to go to the station, when I'll Get to the station, I'll need or if I want to get to the next sector, I'll still need MFM drive. And for that, I'll need the purple relics. I don't have them on me. I think they're the spatial fold relics. Another note, make the titanium deco HP easier to... Oh, disassemble. Titanium deco HP reduce to make easier for disassembly. I'm taking notes because in the end, this playthrough is a playtesting in disguise. So many small small bugs or features that would be, well, I'm in kind of in a content log, so I don't want to add any more features, but even then, if there's something that's small enough, I don't think I'll be saying no. I think batteries. I don't have more batteries, so I'll be picking this up. Can I pick? No, I can't pick it up. Disassembly, please. What if I take some whole? Yeah, it's very slow, but I think I'll need it. I don't remember if I had whole at the beginning of the playthrough. If I did, yeah, it's taking way too long. If I did had whole, I wouldn't be taking it. I don't need to take it now. Let's see, what can we store? How much whole did I get anyways? 49. Huh. That's not so much. Back to the ship. Scanning the wreck. Back to my wreck. The rover is so fast even on hills. Is this a crater? Too bad they don't have some sort of a third-person view or bird's eye view so that I can see, so that I can avoid these craters. Oh, I don't want to fall into it. And I fell into the crater. Well, not really a proper crater, but good enough. Yeah, the planet really requires an overhaul. At this point, it's pretty bland. And I think I wanna dabble my hands with some algorithms for the rain. Right now I'm using a very simple, I think I'm using only 4 types of algorithms, but chat time. It is planned to have some more quality for wall texture, make them not just 2D plane, some with. Yes, Mr. Marvel, next update, not this one that's gonna release next month, but the next update, I'm gonna be redoing the ship hull, and with that I want to add not only the walls, but I want to add some sort of edges. I want to have edges for the places where hull ends on the interior. So if you have the deck opening, I don't have one at hand right now. You'll be able to see it in about 1.6 kilometers. But yeah, so overall they won't have depth, not in a 3D sense, but they'll have 3D models for the edges, and they'll have some depth from the material normal as well. Yeah, so I also want to add different materials for different parts of the ship, because right now you only have 3, if I'm not mistaken. Now that I've arrived, let's... Oh, we almost died. Good thing I didn't. I wasn't on the outside. I really have to pay more attention. So, yeah, like I want to add here some 3D model. I also want to add at these places some sort of a 3D edge. Uh, Perhaps the walls will definitely have different textures. Perhaps not even a not even a say a continuous texture, but more like a some sort of a pattern which would allow to have let's say this would have some model, this might have the same model or a different one, so I'd have like 4 or 6 variations inside the same texture, and I'd be picking each part would have a 16% chance to have in each of the model. So yeah, the walls will definitely get will look 3D in next versions. Now that we are back at our wreck, I want to have more storage. That's the first thing, so that I can hold back all the loot that I have in the rover. So the objective is to see if I can build a... Wait, I already have 5 spatial fold relics, so I might be able to... might be able to build the MFM. Let's see if I would have enough. Nah, I still need 3 more. So I'll still have to loot about 2 more bases. Take stuff. But the next objective is to see if I can get this ship to move. Store all. Store all. Yep, I have done it again. This airlock is definitely way too small. And also I'm low on oxygen. Let's do the oxygen first. One more. There. For now, the rover is the only pressurized area that I have, so if I'm hungry I can only eat in the rover. Now that, oh, I only have 1 and I need definitely more storages. Cabinet. I don't know, let's build you here, perhaps. Anything on top? Yep. I'll have to start repairing, but not now. If I'm here also. First hydroponics, because I'm gonna be starving pretty soon. Don't ask me how plants are growing in 0G, in no atmosphere, or in a... This is technically not a no atmosphere, this is a toxic atmosphere. So yeah, planets can grow on planets. Plants can grow on planets. They can grow in space as well, but ignore that. I guess another farming update will have to fix it, or at the very least address it somehow. Now that I have all the loot that I got from 2 bases, I can craft myself. I can't craft a welder, but at the very least I can get myself a combi drill and some proper gear. Don't need a screwdriver anymore. So let's see, we need a cockpit. I think I wanna build a cockpit in the front. This is the part where most streamers would just fast forward, but or most YouTubers would fast forward, but I'm live, so I can't fast forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I'll put the cockpit in there. No, 1 more. Cockpit will go in here. Can I craft a window? Yep, I can. So we have the place for the cockpit. Next is the cockpit itself. The brand new cockpit. Old, new. I got so many resources, I doubt that I won't have enough for it. And we are cooking. Next, I need an antenna. Here perhaps, yep. Antenna is here. Yeah, we can build it on top. And the last part that I need, or the last two parts that I need, are boosters. 4 should be enough, hopefully. And RCS. Let's see where we can build them. This is gonna be a challenge because I don't know if we'll have room for all of them. And I'm pretty sure that I want them to be symmetrical. Well, I had space for them, which is great. Plant more things. If you're wondering where are the seeds coming from, I'm pulling them from the inventory. They're in the ship inventory, and there's a feature, inventory fetching, which allows me to automatically pull items from the ship's inventory as if it were my backpack. And I got a lot of seeds from the last 2 raids. I need more water. So that I can plant the seeds. And I also need to put the RCS somewhere. I guess I can pad the ceiling with RCS. That should be enough. Pour in the hydrogen that we got. That is so impossibly tight. So I got exactly enough pouches with hydrogen to fill up this tank. I mean, perfectly. Well, I guess let's pick up the rover. Anything in here? No. Let me show you the latest, one of the features in the latest update. Disassemble. And we can pick up the rover and keep it in our inventory. So let's see. We need boosters. Autopilot, yes please. RCS. Doors, no. Sensors as well. I guess this should be enough. Okay. Let's see. There's a hidden base there. There's a base there. I think I'll go to this base. With a bit of luck, I won't be shot by these 2 bases. Even I might get targeted and I might get shot at, mostly because they are pretty close by. But I think I should be able to outrun the rockets, hopefully. And the maneuverability is pretty low. Well, at least I have enough boosters to overcome gravity. This is the important part. But I should also keep in mind that I can't do much in terms of deceleration, so I have to decelerate way early on. It's so nice to be able to drive in 3rd person. Let's adjust our heading. I'm afraid to go any faster because it's gonna be pretty hard to decelerate. Keep the ship aligned and start the deceleration phase. I haven't been targeted, that's good news. 600. I think that's us. No, don't hit the planet. This is as close as I can get before having to soft align or to soft land. Get our heading. Finally got my heading. And just keep the heading in the circle of the Planet base. That way, we will arrive at the base in no time. Start to decelerate early on. I think I see a bug with the hydrogen. Oh no 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 no! I forgot to activate stop on collision. Why are these bars looking like they're like that? Why are they not updating? Okay, let me just quickly note this down to fix. Cockpit bars on UI not updating. Planet survival if building airlock after startup. Okay, noted the bug. It's gonna be. I wonder why is this happening. Oh, now I know what the problem is. So these bars are they are scaling left, and these are scaling left as well. Okay, okay. Let me just note that down. Cockpit UI bars are scaling the wrong way. That being said, let's concentrate. So I had just about enough hydrogen to get me to this base. I guess it's looting time again. I don't need any of that. Take only the important things with me. I will be back for the patch for the pouches to take the fluids. And I got hot. I got hit again. I really have to pay more attention, because if I get nasty, it takes free hits to kill me. But I can. Great, now it's gonna take 2 hits, and I kinda don't want to die. Who does? So I need 3 more relics. 3 more spatial fold relics. After that, if I have enough resources with the ship, I'll just take off. Right now I don't have enough bullets. Literally bullets, not rounds. So I guess I'll have to return to the ship. Yeah, I went on without any ammo, but that's not a problem since I can easily craft it. On my way back I can even take some fluids, especially because my inventory is not full. I think I'll be taking oxygen. Did I miss anything? Yep. I think I have about enough resources, I think. General resources. Yep, who needs an airlock when you can just walk in and out of the ship? Where's the oxygen? Oh, here's the oxygen. Put you back. And I said I want bullets. Let's continue our looting session. If we get lucky, I don't even think I need to pressurize the ship. This would be very weird. I think I can just get the station without pressurizing the ship. That would be the first. It will be so weird. So I can only get hit one more time before I have to bail out. So this is gonna be interesting thing. Do I make this a challenge? Do I make the uh, do I make this stream into a no pressurization challenge? What do you say, chat? I'll just be going on without pressurizing my ship. Well, I don't think I can, because in the end, if I don't, the bridges might interfere with placing weapons. But I can always leave some spot where I can just leave the ship unpressurized. I can always leave a small bridge somewhere. Now I can't, because automatons would repair it. So the challenge is not feasible, not with automatons. 2 out of 4. It will still take more than that. But do I have enough? No, I still don't have enough for a special fold relic. Let's continue looting. Is there anything? Yeah, there should be some blocks that I still have to pick up. And other than that, there's the hull, and I need a hull if I want boosters and a place to put enough tanks so that I can get to the station. Huh. Come on, pick it up. Scrap it. I'll leave the battery for the third run when I'll be taking the fluids as well. 7 out of 8 special fold relics. I think one more base and I can leave this planet. That if I can get the hydrogen, because I might not have the hydrogen to get up to a station. Yeah, let's check. Yep, there is a station nearby. So I might have the fuel in 1 or 2 bases to get to the station. Store all and get me the batteries. And I also want to craft lots of pouches. 2 free, 1 2 free, 1 2 free. 30, yeah, sure, 30. I also want to use the batch plate. I also want to get the batch plates to have a place where I can build tanks to store the fluids that I will be taking. That's a mouthful. Remove. Oh, missed that one. So I think I'll be taking. Player, I'm in the way. No, you are in the way. I'll be taking. How many do I need? 100, 200. Yeah, about that. 200 batch plates. And the most important fluid is the hydrogen. So 200 patch plates and fill up the hydrogen. Then I can return. Oh, also take the batteries. Yeah, I'm low on oxygen. So I'm at 70. I think I'll be taking what's 5, 20, 21. 21 more chunks. Oxygen is gonna become critical pretty soon. However, if I can get the patch plates to get the space for the tanks, I might not need, I might not need to return. Especially because I took all the Hydrogen. Let's take all the water as well. How many can I carry? Yeah, many can I carry? Yeah, I guess that oxygen is a priority. Fetch me the reserve. And let's fill up our suit. Bam. And keep this. So, with the patch plates that I got, let's see what can I redesign around here. I want to put a hydrogen here. So I'll be moving this. 1, 2. Let's build a space for the tanks here. Fix bridge. Our health is slowly regenerating. That's good news, everybody. But yeah, I'll adhere to the challenge of no pressurizing the ship until we get to a station. Ignore the bunks. So this is the center. Let's craft the hydrogen blocks first. Where would I put them? Yeah, I also need to clear up this place. So the top deck is cleared. It's fixed. The bridges from the top deck. No, it's not. There's still this bridge, but I don't care for that. So hydrogen tanks. I need about a bajillion of them, and I can only afford 2. So this is the center. 1, 2. Here. 2. Move this hydrogen tank over here, and let's pour out all the hydrogen that we have. And with the remaining patch plates, let's make space for the rest of the hydrogen tanks and build them. I think I need more than 5. I need 6. Oh, and we have plants, but I need water for that. That's growing. I still need more water. Next is what are the water tanks? 5 should be fine. 2, 3, 4. Can I clear the space for that one? I can cannibalize a bit. 5. I need 2 more. 1, 2. And let's pour the water as well. And I still want to take just a bit more. Are there waves here? Oh, I'm gonna be assaulted by a wave if I leave the planet. Yeah, I'm gonna be attacked, so I don't want to risk it. I'll still have to build Gatlings. What else? I also want to upgrade that. So let's get more patch plates. Don't need that, don't need that. Get more patch plates and water. This place looks like a good source of patch plates. My voice is starting to crack. So this is about a mid-stream moment where I realize that my voice won't last me that long. Let's not get soft locked here. I also think I can breach a bit. So we can remove this small room here. bam. Oh, that's a wall. I think 100 tanks should be about enough. 100 patch plates. We are half the way there. Patch plates and water. That's this. What this is why we came to this run. This looting run. About 7 more. 3 more. 2 more. Wait. Oh, it doesn't matter. Well, it matters because I wanna get. Yep. Remove a part of the hull. Shouldn't have. That's all the patch plates that I'm interested in. We can buy a lot of patch plates at the station, so I'm not worried about that. And with the rest of the pouches, I'm gonna take the oxygen. Great, let's get back to the station. Not the station, the ship. My ship. Is my ship a station? Who knows? I know it's not, because it's not stationary. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I guess I have to fix this as well. This will take a bit less. Huh. This is weird. I don't think this is supposed to be allowed, but yeah, never mind. So 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, making room for the oxygen tanks. And here's gonna be the battery. Plant some stuff. Water bottle. Take care of the crops. And let's see, I'm gonna need a battery and 8 oxygen. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 battery. Battery is going here, and oxygen is going here. Let's fill them up before we go. Upgrade this. Remove this battery from here. Can I upgrade it more? Yes, but I also want to make some solar panels. Since with that battery we need to fill it somehow. You can go, I don't know, up. Solar panels deployed. It's gonna fill in 3 hours. Not much, but better than nothing. I also want to take more oxygen since the bases have the abundance of oxygen. And I still need to loot one more base to get the relic, the spatial fold relic. And after that, we'll get to the station. And I'd call this stream over. After that, I think I'll continue. Yeah, I'll definitely continue next week. I'm trying to stick to a schedule each week. Saturdays at about 7 or 8 p.m. GMT time. I don't need one tank here. Well, this is all the oxygen that I think I'll need. I can buy more at the station. I don't have that much hydrogen, so no, I need a reserve. I'll just loot one more, take its hydrogen, and get onto the station. Before I run out of water. I think I have to place the rover, get inside the rover, to be able to drink. But let's just one step at a time. Let's find the next station first. So basically any station. Do I need any station or the reverse ziggurat or the... I'll just call them the tower, the reverse ziggurat, and the labyrinth. Do I need the reef or the maze? Or will the tower do as well? It depends on what we find. But for now... Yeah, that's a tower. That's hidden base, that's what I want. Luckily we won't get hit. Oh, and I'm gonna crash. Because I wasn't paying attention. Pick up speed so we don't get hit. Pick up speed, pick up speed, pick up speed, please. Ouch. One of their RCSs is gone. Yep, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the chat. We lost. It's a good thing that we didn't lose a booster. If we'd lost a booster, it would have been game over. Well, not really game over, but... would it have been a game over? I don't know if I could have bounced back because the station would have just... the planets would have just... planet bases would have just launched rockets at me continuously. And I don't think I can bounce from that. Now it's time to slow and start our simple descent. Okay, vertically we are at 0 speed. We need to slowly go down before we run out of hydrogen as well. This is going too slow. Let's pick up a bit of speed. On approach. Almost there. Time to slow down, slow down, slow down. Will I be able to slow down or will I hit the base? Place your bets now. I guess I managed to bounce back even with a busted RCS. Let's find the entrance. Lay the ship down. I said down. Oh. Yep. This was unplanned. Wasn't not the best land. It's a goodish landing, not perfect, but decent. I can live with it. And the food thing is getting critical. Drink thing. Water thing. I guess I'll have to place the rover. Do I have anywhere where I can place the rover? No. And I don't have the patch plates for it anyways. I want to place it in the back. I have to repair first, so I'm at 4. This is bad. I have to hurry up. I guess we'll have a weird nose. But I need the patch plates. The ship has a weird nose, but patch plates are more important. Can I place the rover? Come on. Good enough. Where did it go? There. It's glitched out of the ship. Pressurize. Take off the suits. Oh, this is the only breath of fresh air that I can get around here, since the ship is not pressurized. And 82 should be good enough. Pick you up. Loot for the last relic and move on to the next objective. So I'm gonna be needing a lot of bullets, that's clear. Best part is bullets is water. I got enough loot to last me through several sectors worth of bullets. Store all from all the loot, yep. I didn't get any kind of motherboard or CPU so far, which I usually get by this point. Oh, I didn't plan for this, and I'm low on health. I forgot this place is defended because I wasn't paying attention again. Good thing I didn't take free hits, that would have killed me. Now just slide along and avoid all the easy to avoid bullets. Did I take the loot from here? Yes. I don't even know if I want to take anything else. I definitely want to take the uranium rods, and I definitely saw the spatial fold relic. So we are clear to move on to the next sector without having to loot any more planet bases. I'll fill my inventory with a bit of loot. See what else can I take? And move on to the station. So next run I'll be getting I got the idea. Store all first. Can I build 2 of them? Enough for Gatlings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Four Gatlings should be enough for a wave if I have them for them. I don't think I want to mess with the rockets for now. Store that. Yeah, I definitely have more than enough. Ammo. Let's continue our looting run. And I forgot to bring the pouches. I'll just go now and bring them after I clear this floor. I'm only interested in hydrogen at this point. And if I have enough, Perhaps water. Or oxygen. Should I even continue looting this planet base? Why do I have so little hydrogen, I wonder? Yeah, I think I can go loot for a bit the remaining blocks. I guess I consumed a lot of hydrogen because I was boosting vertically. I was in vital mode, but still, I usually have way more, and I usually have actually 16 tanks, so that's why the hydrogen ran out faster than I expected, because I had less hydrogen storage. Well, let's pick up all the water that we can. Yeah, I don't think I want anything else. That's fine, let's take... Oh, I want batteries. Always want batteries. And the explosive powder is also useful. So, I think we are ready. We can move on to the next objective, which is the station. I don't know if I have enough hydrogen, but nothing I can do about it. I don't want to loot another base. That's clear. So goodbye, cruel planet. Just to check. 7, I have 10 spatial food, so I have enough to leave this sector. I guess it's gonna take a long time for me to pick up enough speed to leave this atmosphere. In the meantime, let's tend to the garden. The rest of the loot can go back into storage. I don't think I can. I don't think I can build the buggy rover in space because it might glitch out, and if it glitches out and moves far away, it's basically lost. So I'd rather try to survive on the food and water that I have until we get to the station. I can pressurize the ship when I get to the station. What do I need to do to pressurize the ship once I get to the station? I also need an airlock. Getting to the station is not that helpful if I can't dock with the station. Place you wherever. How is this? This is gonna be a challenge because I don't know if I have a good place for the airlock, and I haven't fixed my RCS. I think the RCS needs some nozzles, 1, 2, 3. There, it's fixed. So I need to fix that. Fix that. Oh, I have some damage. I wonder where from. Probably because I was driving without any worry in the world. So let's try to stop now, or at the very least try to get to the station. Yet the nav assist operational. So it's gonna take, come on, a line already. Why are the boosters offline? Why were the boosters turned off? 6 minutes, and this is gonna deplete in 6 minutes. Huh. I have just enough. I guess I can drift for a bit. I'm 20% there. 617. I'm just at the verge of not enough. 610. I'm 10 seconds short of the required fluids to get to the station, but I can drift for a bit. Proper alignment, so we can wait, what? That's in the way. 2 minutes. With the 2 minutes that I have, what can I do? I can look for a place to build a airlock. Don't need this. I don't need a turbine, but I do need a place for the airlock. There. Power up the airlocks. Store the things I don't need. Goodbye, planet, whatever your name was. Can I build more solars? I wouldn't mind more hydroponics plots as well. So let's look at our loot. A decent amount of base resources. We have some steel. We have the duraluminum to build a the welder. That's Subarashi. And we have a welder. Perfect. I don't need this. Can I upgrade the battery? No. I don't need this space. I'd rather see if I can put it to other good use. Like to have enough bash plates to pressurize the hull. Suit dock is something else that I need. Suit dock. What about now if I start boosting? I should have enough. Everything is set up properly, so I'll just wait a few more minutes until we get to the station. Something tells me the station is gonna be very happy to receive all this gold. And I can even defeat one wave, and after that I can move to the next sector, since I don't really need anything else from the station. I already have all the resources, all the money and loot that I need from the planet. I even have enough to build an automaton, but I don't have the duraluminum for him, or for it. Let's take some cinematic shots. The ship looks horrible, but we can look aside. The ship reminds me of another ship. Huh. I forgot the name. Well, if I'll probably remember by the time I go to sleep. And probably just after I close the stream. What can I do next? I don't have the patch plates to upgrade anything. I don't have enough. Oh, I have enough steel to make a reactor. And with the turbine and with a generous stack of uranium rods, I can even get plasma get going. Can I still go through? Yep, I can. I'd rather have the turbine. And this can go somewhere else. Yep, I didn't fill it up. Now that we have turbines, fission reactor, ignite, do all the good stuff. 100% power. Switch boosters to plasma to get to the station faster. And oops. I'm sure something is broken because I pressed the nav assist. Why isn't the nav assist controlling the boosters? It's gonna reverse properly, but if I reverse them by hand, no, now it works. I guess it was just me. I didn't see properly. I understood incorrectly what happened. So the nav assist properly sets the direction of the boosters. That's great. So that's doing its way, and I even have enough hydrogen to do some small adjustments. Some proper alignment. I still have 80 kilometers left to travel, or 48 seconds. And when the time comes, I'll need Gatlings. How are we with energy? Let's test out. Even with the Gatlings active, and they are consuming the most energy there. They consume most energy than the rest of the blocks combined. But even with that, I'm still generating way more energy than I'm consuming. That's because of the how are you? 30 seconds. That's because I have turbines, and turbines obviously regenerated. So turbines generate as much as one solar panel. I guess with a proper transformer, I can fill out the battery in no time. And we arrived at the station. Let's see if the station will dock with us. Of course it will. I didn't even encounter the wave. I can't see properly. I think this is the back of the ship. So let's just move the ship in roughly low oxygen again. Craft me lots of reserves. I'll need them later. Yeah, I think I can stop at 2 hours. Store this and continue docking. Station is right here, docking port is here. I'll just roughly lay into position. Spin 180 and try to do a soft align. I'm just looking at numbers at this point. So this has to go to 0. This horizontal 10974. Okay, let's set speed to docking mode. 1 degree horizontal axis 0704030201. Horizontal is aligned. Vertical aligned. Almost. Small misalignment. And depth rotation aligned. Take my hand off my mouse. Aligning vertical translation, vertical position done. Horizontal position. Done. And let's just approach. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 5, 0, 4, 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 1 in range. We have docked. Let's quickly pay a visit to our friendly station NPCs. And since we have finished our objective, we have reached the station with an unpressurized ship. I can I can pressurize the ship. That was the sound of pressurization. Yep, I'm running low on most resources. So now let's see. Sell this, sell 100 of those, sell all of those. What else can I sell? Not much. I need basically everything else. Perhaps some gold. I don't know if gold is used for anything in the end. So I'll see if I can sell as much of it as I have the courage to sell. Sell those golds and the vacuum. With that much money, I can buy whatever I want. I don't even have to worry. Sure, explosive powder as well. Just buy everything. That sounds interesting. Even remotely interesting. I'll still buy it. I've got a funds. My inventory is not doing so well, so let's just dump. And let's just refill stuff first. Now it's time to dump stuff. Buy the patch plates, do some upgrading. Buy everything basically. Huh. I guess at this point I'll just upgrade everything that I can. Can I upgrade this? And no, I need still. Store. I've reached the limit. With how much can I upgrade? Good thing I had the designer. Otherwise I'd have been lost on what I had to do. Set as planned, and let's start upgrading. Move you out of the way. hope I have enough for the nacelles. But in the meantime, yeah, let's build the nacelles first, I guess. Will the nacelles interfere with the station? Like, will they overlap? It's definitely risky. They didn't, so we're fine. I hope I'm not gonna run out of... And why am I still wearing the suit at this point? The ship is pressurized. Suit docks offline. Yep, I have to power them. Suit docks. There, charge my suit, please. I've already consumed half of the patch plates. Pick up the boosters. So I guess 2 facing forward and the other 2 facing backwards. Move the gatlings to 1, 2. I'll move back the cockpit. It's a lot easier to build when you have the design preset and you just have to... where's the center? This is the center. I want a better hole, the wider window. For now, let's build a antenna in the front. I know it's risky, but I hope this will make me remember to move it. I think I'll build up until the level of the airlock. I don't want to go inside the station while expanding the hull. So this is as far as I can go for now. And this will be the second, the right nacelle, or the star nacelle. Clear up some blocks in the middle. Stuff looks fine. Let's do the same symmetrical action on this side. Yeah, we like our symmetry, don't we? Great. What can we move now that we have everything in place? I want a second airlock. Actually, let's just undock and move the airlock to the back, or to the front. The back airlock, move it to the front. This way we'll even have enough space. If we move the ship, we'll have enough space to finish the backside. No, I don't wanna drift away from the station. I'll still be back to fill the tanks. The tanks that I'm gonna be building soon. I wonder if I have enough to build the full back of the ship. Yes, sleep. Nah, I don't think I have enough. I will barely have enough to build the rest of the hydrogen tanks. Okay, sleeping now. Bed bunk. As good as it's gonna get. Can I upgrade? Yeah. So it's been 2 hours. I think I'll be ending the stream. Perhaps I'll do a few more modifications to the ship, and after that I'll be ending the stream. What else can I do? Expand a bit here. One, two, three, four. This will be the tank slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can even combine them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one. 3, 4. There. Now let's build 4 oxygen. 4 oxygen tanks. Am I not in here? Oh, wrong place. 4. The oxygen tanks should be enough. I think I'll have to move the bunk a bit. Then we have 1 row of water. Actually, I think I don't want to build this. I want to build a hydrogen. I think hydrogen is more important. So next row is hydrogen. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna leave one empty space between them. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. 4, 5, 6. And 2 rows of water. I don't have the batch plates for water for now. At least I'll build about 4 of them. So here will be the water. 2, 3, 4. When I'll have the patch plates, I'll do the back too. Since some plants have grown, we can reposition the hydroponics plots. Craft a lot more water, empty bottles. I think I'll be docking once, but I won't be docking in this playthrough. I'm gonna be closing soon. Next week, I guess I'll finish docking and getting to a planet. How many batteries do I have, I wonder? If I have enough, I can even build more battery banks. Yeah, let's see. Store all of that. Batteries. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can definitely craft more battery banks. 3, 4. Upgrade away. And this is as much as I can upgrade. So, I'm not gonna be waiting for these plants to grow. I guess next week I'll just to here. Let's take a quick look at our ship from above. It's good enough for now. It's definitely enough to tackle a simple wave. But the ship is in tip-top shape. I'm mostly okay. I managed to get here in the hard planet survival scenario, which I might finish next week, or I might try to test other things next week. I don't know. By next week, I hope I'll get into the Android porting part, so I might even play with a side character, which would be my phone. But for now, I think this is about enough. So that being said, I'm Beholder, developer of Adrorium. Thank you for tuning in. Closing up. And remember to always keep your autopilot on. Goodbye, time to end the stream.